Welcome back, guys, to the AGTV SFL, the average guys. So today we got a desktop review here. We have 3 different 380 calibers pistol. So we have the LCP2 made by Ruger. We have the Glock 42, and we have the Bodyguard 2.0 comp. All right. So the LCP2 comes with a 6-round flush mag and has a little pinky extension there. It also comes with a 7-round extended pinky. The Glock 42, here you have this is a 6-round mag with a pinky extension, and this one is also a 6-round, but I've added a Taran Tactical base blade on there, and now it holds 8 rounds. Okay, so it's a +2 base plate. The Smith & Wesson M&P Bodyguard has a 10-round flush mag and a 12-round mag. Okay, I have a couple of different ammo options here. We got ball ammo, hollow point. So if you want us to do a video getting into more ammo options and the different brands, names, and so forth, let us know, and we can definitely get a video going on that. All right, so let's start with the Ruger. Okay, so take a look at this. I can carry it as a backup, but I prefer to carry it as a pocket carry. It's a very nice little pistol. I've never really had any issues with it. Back when they first came out, there was one little hiccup that they were having with the feed ramp. So basically, I was gonna take this apart, but I can do that in another video. This pin normally takes a little effort to get back in there. So the barrel, a little ramp on the barrel there, it's going to be hard to see. We can probably address that in another video, but that barrel required a little bit of polishing because it was having some feeding issues, or they were having some feeding issues, but I've never had that issue with this. However, I did polish the barrel as well. All right, or the ramp on the barrel. So it's a nice little pistol. Obviously, pistol's clear. All the pistols are clear on the table. Let's go ahead and see if we can demonstrate a trigger pull. I'm trying to get the camera angle here, guys. Okay, ready? Take up, take up, take up. Break. Okay. And let's see the reset. Resets right there. Okay. All right. I did some of my own painting. I had some glow in the dark paint, so I put it on the back there. It actually helped a little, but as you can see, that's rubbing off. And as you can see, this gun has definitely shows a little bit of wear on it. So yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next. So the Glock 42. Again, if you guys want to see us tear these down, take them apart, leave it in the comment. I'll definitely do that, but I'm not going to do that today because you know, sometimes these small guns, they do get a little iffy. Actually, you know what? Let's see how the video goes, and I might just tear them apart, show you how to take them down and put them back together. Okay. All right. So Glock 42. This one I have Let me show you that. All right, let's do the trigger pull first, and then we'll get into the size comparison. Okay, gun is clear. Trigger, yep, there's your break. And I'm just trying to get the right angle here for you guys. There's a reset. Break. All right. Okay, now let's take a look. Look at the difference there, guys. Right? I don't know if you can see that. Let me bring that up a little closer. Turn it this way. Right? Got about an inch on the muzzle. Right? And you got about a half an inch on the grip. So yeah. Right? Let's take a look at the Bodyguard. So this is the Bodyguard 2 with the comp. So it's the 2.0 comp. It's got some nice serrations on there. Comes with night sights, blacked out rear sights. So you don't have to do any painting or any ad stuff on this. They definitely put a lot of thought into it. And this is what I carry now. Very reliable. And this thing, it just shoots like a dream. Trust me. It's very slim. Let's do a trigger pull, and then we're going to do a comparison with thickness. All right? Okay. So, gun's clear. All right. Let's see. And back this way and that way. Okay. Can we see that? All right. There we go. There's your break. And there's a reset, break. Okay. All right. So they're about the same length, just about. The M&P has this beaver tail on the back that helps with the get a nice high grip on there. More of a little better purchase, I would say. All right, and the grips are about the same as well. Look at that. So they're about the same size. Very, very close, guys. Very close. Thickness, I would say, don't quote me on this, I'm just eyeballing it, but look at that. I would say the M&P Bodyguard is thinner than the Glock 43. Not by a lot, but it's definitely thinner. Right? Now let's put them all three together. See if I can make that happen. Okay, look at that. All right. So it looks like I would say the M&P is the thinnest of the three. And look at the sizes from the muzzle. You see that? All right. Okay, now Let's take a look and see how they fit with the mags. So Ruger with the flush mag. Trying to get the angle here. It says, okay, here we go. All right. Ruger with the flush mag. We still got a couple of fingers off here, so we got at least 2 fingers. We got 2 fingers on there, right? Pinky's off. Let's check it with this one. Now look at this. Got a nice firm grip on there. Nice firm grip. So everybody, all your fingers are on, right? But look at the size. The grip definitely helps, but if you're going to pocket carry this, you carry it with the flush mag, obviously, and then when you need to, you pull out the extended mag. Okay, let's take a look at the Glock. So we're going to put that to the side. Okay. So Glock. Pinky just about on there. Okay. So at least you with the pinky extension, you can get your pinky on there, and you know, my hands are, you know, let's see it with the gun in it. All right. So I don't have huge hands, but they're not small. Okay. Okay. Now let's see that with the Taran Tactical Mag. That gives you an extra 2 rounds. So that's a 6-rounder with the pinky extension. Here's the Taran Mag. That feels good. It fits just right. And it's that aluminum metal feel, so it definitely sorry about that if you heard some rumbling sound there, guys. So yeah, that helps. Definitely helps with a nice grip on there. Okay, let's take a look at the Bodyguard. So that's a Bodyguard with the flush mag. Pinky hangs off a little, but it feels really good. I guess because of the thinness of the pistol, and this beaver tail right here. See that beaver tail? It just allows you to get a high purchase on the firearm. So it feels right, but your pinky's off, but you still feel like you have a really good grip on there. But let's check it with the 12-round mag. Now look at that. It almost feels like you're holding a shield plus shield. But my hands is on there pretty good. All my fingers are on, and yeah, very nice. All right, we got a review on this about the comp. Comp definitely helps with muzzle flip on this pistol. Follow-up shots are so much better. It's a dream to shoot. The only thing is with comp guns, you have a lot of gas that's coming through the top, so it's a little louder. So you just have to, you know, be mindful of that. But let me tell you, man, this thing, it really, really shoots like a dream. It's got some nice aggressive serrations on there. That helps with, you know, racking. Look at that. Right? Nice grip, nice pull. Even if you want to rack it from the front, I don't advise you one hand racking this, but yeah, if you have to. It's got some nice metal sights there, right here. If you get that on the edge of something, I don't want to rip my nail out, but you can, let's see if we can mimic that. Yeah, saw that? You can definitely rack that one hand on the edge of something, right? With the Glock, remember Glock standard sights are plastic, so you want to be careful with that. And on the Ruger, as you can see, the Ruger has this it's metal. It's actually made into the slide, but you can't really grip this on anything, right? Okay, now let's take a look at these with the extended mags inside of them. We're going to go ahead and push these off to the side so we can get some more real estate on the table. Okay. Look at that. Right? And let's go ahead and put the MMP on the Glock and the Ruger on the MMP. I know this is not the best of comparisons, but just wanted to give you a little idea. Look at that. So I don't know if you can see that, or if you can tell, or what. Let me spin this a little. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Okay, let's get this stacked back up. Okay. So boom. Yeah, the Ruger is a little, so there you go. Start them on the side. So you get the same going to, all right, so we're gonna remove the mag. Okay. What you're gonna do is you're gonna run the slide back, lock it, okay? See these two little, this pin right here? It's on both. So you pull that downwards and release the slide, okay? Once you do that, just press the trigger and that should come right off, just like that, okay? Let's move these to the side real quick. Give us some room here. So we got the spring. There you go. So that's the Glock 42. Now to put it back together, obviously hold it upside down. This part right here is upwards. The flat part with that says the caliber and has the print in, that goes downwards. So you go ahead and you slide this through the front like that. Bring it back to the back. It falls into place. The spring, this will take a little bit of effort on these small pistols. That's normal. So what it'll do is you set it there and you push forward this way to have the spring just drop in a little. I'll see if I can do that on camera. If not, I'll have to do it off. What I normally do, I hold it like this and I use my thumb and I just push forward and push down. And there you go. It is in place. So, yeah. All right. Everything is back in. Same thing, you do this in reverse. Get the grip. Hold that upwards. Line that up just like that, and you back it up slowly. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Keep wiggling. Once you get there, you go all the way back and lock it. All right, once you go back and lock it, you can now either push back and release, or release the slide from here, or just pull it like that. So let me show you. All right, and now you're back in the fight. Right? So that's how you take apart the Glock. Now let's do the M&P. We're going to put this to the side. Okay, so the M&P, let's go ahead and drop the mag. All right, so got the mag out. We're going to run the slide back and lock it. All right, so slides back, lock. This lever right here, we're going to pull that downwards towards the trigger. Now you see that? What we're going to do now is we're going to release the slide. Okay, and if you press the trigger, look at that, comes right off. Okay, it's very similar to the Glock when you're taking these components out. Now the Bodyguard, this spring, it gets a little wiggly and tricky, but let's see if we can get it done. So pop the spring out. Same thing, we're going to take the pipe out, and there you go. And put the mag to the side. All right, so that's it. You can put a little bit of oil on the rails on the side there. Get a little bit of oil on here, and that's pretty much it. These little guns you have to clean often. They do get dirty, depends on the type of ammo you use as well. So if you want, we can put it in the comments. We can definitely do a cleaning video. I can show you the products we use to clean our pistols. All right, let's get this put back together. Okay, so same thing. My table moved there a little. All right, so same thing. We're going to drop this in, right? Flat side downwards. All right, just like that. Push it back, it falls in. We're going to get our spring, put our spring in there, and then just like this, like I showed you, hold it in front of you, use your thumb, and just push forward. Now this spring, it's like I said, it does get a little iffy, but we were able to get that in there pretty quick. So just wiggle it a little bit of wiggle, and you should be able to get that back in there. And same thing, we do it in reverse. All right, so get that back on there, lock it to the rear. We're going to go ahead and put this back upwards like that, and release the slide, back into fight. Okay, all right, now let's do that with the Ruger. All right, so we're gonna drop the mag. All right, mag is out, and we're gonna run the slide back. Okay, so the slide's back. Now here's where it gets a little tricky, right? So a couple of things you can do. You can try to get a bullet and do this. You can get a screwdriver, you can get anything that's flat enough to get in here, this little groove right here, right? You can try to pry it out with your fingers, but I wouldn't recommend that. You might end up losing a nail right there. Okay, so let's see if we can do that with one of these bullets. All right, so you pop out a bullet, you flip the gun downwards so the pin can fall downwards, and see that? You pop that pin out. All right, saw that? All right, now go ahead and pull the pin out all the way, and you should be able to, once you release the slide, take the slide right off. Okay, now this is similar. Pop out the spring. It's a very small spring, and as you can see here, be very careful. You don't want the spring to come apart, or you don't want to lose the spring. It's a two-part spring and a rod. Same thing. Take out the barrel, and there you go. So there you have it. Let me see, I have some I have a little situation here. Okay, there we go. It looks like I somehow moved my camera, but we're back in this thing. All right, I definitely need to look into that to see what the issue is with that. But anyways, so there you have it. Let's go ahead and put this back together. So same thing, drop that in. The claws are upwards, falls right into place. Now you see here, this where the extra spring is, that's the part that goes into the front. So you fit that in the hole right there, and you do it the same way we did the others. Hold it in front of you, use your thumb and push that forward. See that? Push it forward with your thumb, and it's back in there. Now get the slide, line it up, right? Wiggle, 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 all the way back. Lock the slide, get your pin. Now this is going to take a little bit of fidgeting. Just move it back and forth a little until you get that pin in there. Okay, you should wiggle it a little and it'll just fall right into place, and then you drop the pin all the way down. Make sure it's in there. Don't turn it over. If you're going to turn it over, keep your finger on the pin. You don't want the pin to fall back out. Okay, so what you can do, just grab it with your left, pull and release. You're back in the fight. Okay, so you saw that. So you can take apart this, or use the proper tools if you are cleaning the gun. But if you're in the fight, the gun jams for whatever reason, now how you can take that apart and get yourself back in the fight. Well guys, if you have any questions or you'd like to see anything else with these, yeah, we're probably going to take them out to the range and do a little bit of shooting. But leave it in a comment, you know, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a safe and blessed day. Thank you, guys. I'm out.